guys.
Hey guys.
We're back with another Preacher review, this time reviewing Preacher Season 1, Episode 7, titled He Gone. If you haven't seen it yet and you want to avoid any spoilers, skip this video and come back later because everything we say from this point forward is going to be a spoiler. Okay, this episode focused really heavily on flashbacks, specifically Jesse and Tulip and their childhood together, and then their kind of forced separation, and then the death of Jesse's father. And I feel like the flashbacks were a little too much. Like, I didn't get some things in the episode that I really wanted out of this episode because the flashbacks took up so much time.
And I agree with that. I think it's a lot of flashbacks in one episode. It doesn't, I don't know, it just doesn't flow as well. I would have almost rather they did little flashbacks every single episode up until now so that we concluded the flashbacks in this episode with his dad dying and we got the whole story but through a couple of episodes. I think it would have worked better.
I really hope that in future episodes, because they've basically concluded Jesse's story as far as up to the death of his father, maybe that makes room in the rest of the episodes for this season to get a little more meat of the present day Jesse Custer. Like, what I really wanted out of this episode was an actual update on Eugene. I wanted to see hell. Like, even if it had just been at the end of the episode when Jesse's ripping up the floor and he's yelling down into the dirt, "Come back!" If the camera had just like zoomed through the dirt and we got a shot of Arseface, aka, or Eugene, aka Arseface, in hell being tortured by demons and devils and stuff, that would have been perfect. I would have been totally okay with the flashbacks, but I feel like we didn't get that because of the flashbacks.
Yeah, and it's, like I said, like I get what they were trying to do. It's Jesse's kind of losing it. He's letting the power get to him, and I think they were using the flashbacks to kind of aid in that descent, but it just, I don't know, it just didn't really work. I'm with him. Like, I really would have liked to have gotten something from Eugene's story, and basically they ignored it almost.
And Emily covers for Jesse in the episode, telling the sheriff that she's like, "Oh, I saw Eugene leave," which she didn't because Cassidy was there and he knows where Eugene is. He saw this whole thing, which we found out in this episode when the camera panned up and Cassidy's there looking over the railing. He witnessed this. He knows exactly what happened. Eugene did not leave and go to a town called Hell when Jesse told him to go to Hell. He was actually pulled into the depths of Hell. Speaking of Cassidy, tiny bit of a cliffhanger there. We don't really know what Jesse did. Did he put Cassidy out when he caught on fire? I figure he probably did, and then just left him there to kind of recover on his own. I don't know. I don't see Jesse not putting him out because I don't see Cassidy not being in the show.
Yeah, and I mean, like, I guess Cassidy would probably have enough strength to pull himself back into the shade, and as long as he's in the shade, he's not going to further deteriorate, and he will kind of sort of survive. But
maybe Jesse did leave him there to burn, and Cassidy had to, save himself back into the shade. Yeah, I can see Jesse doing that. Actually.
Yeah.
If that's how it goes,
it's more of a we can't see the show going on without Cassidy than Jesse.
Yeah.
I
guess I should say I can't see Cassidy dying here, whether or not Jesse is the one who saved him or Cassidy had to save himself.
Yeah. It wouldn't surprise me if Cassidy had to save himself. Jesse's kind of going through a crisis, and
Jesse has gone full asshole is what's going on.
Yeah, he has.
He's a total dick, which Tulip calls him out on, and then she stomps out. So presumably on her way out the door, she's got to discover Cassidy, I would think.
Yeah, I'm surprised she didn't go check on him.
Yeah.
That surprised me a little. Like, I know she's kind of using him to get out frustration against Jesse, but she seems to genuinely respect him as a person. Like,
she doesn't dislike him.
Yeah, she doesn't like him per se, but she doesn't dislike him. Like, I feel like she would help him out.
I feel like she likes him probably more than she likes most people.
Yeah.
But I don't think she has any genuine romantic feelings for him the way he does for her.
I don't even know if I'd say she has friendship type feelings for him.
She tolerates him.
Yeah. He's one of the people she can tolerate.
Yeah. Also, in this episode, Odin Quincannon shows up at the church and he's demanding, Jesse fulfill the bet. He's like, look, you said if I came to church and I didn't leave a Christian that I could have the church and all the land. He's like, well, I'm here to collect. And Jesse's like, wait a second, you did leave a Christian. And Odin's like, no, I didn't. So that begs kind of the question, because it did definitely seem like Jesse got through to him with the Genesis power.
Yeah.
So did it wear off? Did it not work and Odin just kind of played along, in order to collect later? That's a huge question.
Yeah, that I want to know what that is. I think he's lying. I think he is still serving God, and I don't know what his twisted definition of God is, but part of that is having Jesse's land.
His God could be money, so serving God could be, redeeming the family business. He says he's basically been run into the ground. They're not making as much in a year as they used to in a week when his grandfather ran it. So maybe his God is money, and he wants to redeem the company.
Yeah.
And the way to do that is to get the land. So in his mind, maybe he is serving God.
Yeah.
It's because Odin, he's a totally screwed up person.
Yeah, he is very screwed up.
Yeah. So who knows what his definition of God is?
Yeah, and the episode kind of ends on a cliffhanger with Odin coming in with his work teams and the tractor, and I don't know, because it seemed all super ominous, him coming in, and I'm like, next episode's just gonna open and Jesse's gonna be like, get off my land, and they're all gonna leave.
Yeah.
Leave
and never come back, and then poof,
Yeah.
problem solved.
Yeah, so I'm like, is this really that big of a cliffhanger?
I don't really think so. I think the bigger cliffhanger is Eugene.
Yeah, Eugene, getting him back.
The fact that we didn't really get a satisfactory update on that. This is what I can't stand when television shows do. When we leave an episode with a cliffhanger and we don't get any kind of real update on the cliffhanger in the next episode.
Yeah.
I hate when cliffhangers get drawn out.
Yeah, and that's kind of what they're doing.
Yeah.
And next episode looks like it's going to focus on Eugene and getting him out, but we'll see.
Yeah. Alright, that's it for this video. If you have anything to add, let us know down in the comments. Also, if you enjoyed this review, and we really hope you did, be sure to tell us by dropping a like on it and subscribe for more reviews.
And thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next time.